Ethereum went from $80 to over $4,000 in the last bull run, and I still like ETH. I'm still a big ETH bull, but I just want to find the next one. Here are 10 altcoins with better tech, better teams, or just better hype in 2024. And keep in mind, I cannot see the future. I am not a financial advisor, and past performance does not guarantee future results. So never invest more in crypto than you are willing to lose. But coin number 1, Polygon. The ecosystem is exploding. Here's a list of the major brands, big brands that are choosing to build on Polygon these last few years. And if we're looking at trends, not only is Polygon a blue chip layer 2, but also a leader in the tech of zero knowledge.
The core of kind of everything that we build is based on zero knowledge technology. We acquired 2 separate companies in 2021. Both of them, one of them focused purely on ZK research, and they're the ones who have written the open source software Plonky 2, Plonky 3 that are used by almost everyone in the ecosystem that is working on ZK technology. And then we acquired a second company that is more like a production-focused ZK team. So when you build using like any Polygon technology, what you get is not only the technology that actually exists, but a team that continues to build on it that is the leading team.
Now, as we continue on this list today, the coins will get progressively newer, more lower cap cryptocurrencies, so watch the whole video. Coin number 2 on today's list, Sui. Sui is a layer 1 blockchain designed to make digital asset ownership fast, private, secure, and accessible to everyone. Just in the last week, Sui surged past 350 million total value locked. In fact, now they're number 12 among all chains. And here's 90 seconds on why they say they have better tech, better team, and why everything eventually will be built on Sui.
So we believe every application that has a form of ownership, whether you're delivering tickets to people for a concert, whether you're dealing with a rewards program for fandom, whether you're dealing with CDBCs, central bank digital currencies, whether you're dealing with any form of digital finance or commerce, will happen on Sui. And that's where we think we succeed. We think we have the tech to do that. Our tech is unrivaled in the industry, and our tech is actually backed by world-leading papers, right, and research. So we don't just invent these things, obviously, through our pants. It's actually reviewed by the topmost universities and academics in the world, leading academics in the world. And beyond that as well, we built a very unique team. Sam Blackshear is the inventor of Move. He actually invented the Move language. Evan, one of the co-contributors to LLVM, which is what runs in every single one of your phones today. George Deniz is probably one of the most famous scientists in Greece, but very highly cited, expert in distributed systems. And Costas, who ran crypto at Facebook, and also all the crypto you're using on WhatsApp, a lot of that is being invented by a team that he led as well.
Coin number 3 out of 10, Cardano. They're one of the blue chip L1 smart contract platforms, and as a decentralized blockchain based on peer-reviewed research and highly secure Haskell coding language. Founder of the project, Charles Hoskinson, gives a growth update.
Cardano, there's about 170 full-time devs, monthly active devs about 490, 2,796 repos that are inside the ecosystem, and about 3 million commits. These numbers aren't fully accurate, but they're moving in the right direction. And the trend lines are also looking really good, that we stayed really productive as an ecosystem all the way through the bear market. So even though bull market's coming to an end, we're still building, there's still interest.
And with a new token called Midnight being airdropped, the token Dust being airdropped to all Cardano hodlers.
I believe everybody here is an ADA holder. ADA holders will get a token drop for Midnight, so everybody can get access to this.
That's another reason people will be hodling. Next coin on our list, as we get more lower cap, partner of the channel Energy. They describe themselves as the safest blockchain in the world, an Ethereum-based L1 protecting you from hacks, scams, and theft.
So there's 3 layers to security.
In a recent interview I did with the founder, linked down below, he explains Energy, Defense, and their 3 layers of security.
The first layer is you need to be alerted, okay? Because sometimes if you get hacked or have your funds stolen, you don't know right away, right? And usually people find out, hopefully within a day, but not always. So the best way to have it is wallet alerts. So you get an email. If you get your funds stolen, that's number 1. So any blockchain could do that.
So just getting alerted to any of these scams in crypto, just getting alerted is layer 1.
Okay, level 2 is what I've built, which I don't know anyone else who's built it, which is governance on the blockchain level. So governance that allows us to do asset recovery and to freeze bad actors.
So how Energy protects users against crime? Number 1, the victim reports the crime. Number 2, the Energy Bureau of Investigations votes to temporarily freeze the attacker's address. Number 3, the EBI conducts an initial investigation. And if a verified crime is found, a governance vote freezes the attacker's address pending a thorough investigation. All this is decentralized governance. And then layer 3, a 3.5-day settlement delay.
So that's level 2, that ability to freeze bad actors and to do an asset recovery. There's a third level too, and this is where we're just going above and beyond because no one's on level 2 yet. The third level is you need a 3-day delay when funds are going to a bridge or to an exchange. The reason for that is because if a hacker or thief steals money, what's the first thing they're going to do? They're going to dump it, right? Usually they'll dump the asset, they'll move it to an exchange and dump it or get it out of reach. So you need that 3-day delay.
So I personally believe that security in general is only becoming a bigger narrative day to day with the increase of these cybercrimes. Energy is positioning themselves to capture that market, be that solution. It's also interesting that almost half the supply is locked up in masternodes, which has been steadily growing through the bear market, shows a loyal core community. Hey, and it makes sense because the ROI on masternodes is 18% and just staking ROI in general, 9%. Always more to discuss, including with their GMI Gonna Make It NFT marketplace, featuring guaranteed royalties and powerful anti-theft protection. I hear more airdrops are coming for users in the future.
And by the way, guys, this is like, I know it's like out of the box stuff, but we've been doing this for 3 years.
And next up, crypto project number 5, just on brand awareness alone, is LimeWire.
I don't know if you call it a streaming service at the time, but it was that at the time. And now it's back, but this time AI is essentially making the music.
So for a company that used to be known for stealing from artists or just not paying artists, you could download music illegally. Now they're on the blockchain and they're using crypto and AI to make sure all artists have ownership.
Explain the new LimeWire, if you want to call it new, and the role of AI.
Yes, so we launched LimeWire. We relaunched it pretty much last year already as a creator-focused platform. Within the last 12 months or so, we've seen a lot of user-generated content, a lot of requests from our community to get the ability to also create content themselves, which is why we made a big leap into the AI space now, pretty much enabling anyone on the platform to become a content creator and to also start creating their own music.
And by the way, they're not trying to compete with the Spotifys. They're not a music distributor.
We don't really see ourselves as a distribution model for existing creators. It's much more getting users to generate their own content. So we have hundreds of thousands of users which are creating content on a daily basis. And they can now, within the AI studio, do it within a matter of a couple of minutes to get the content that they really enjoy.
With only fully licensed music to empower ownership.
We've actually put a lot of thought into this. All the training data that we use is completely licensed. So also the music results that users get from the AI studio is licensed content. Our paid users can also use that content and use it commercially on other platforms, which has been one of the big parts that we put a lot of focus on in the development phase.
Next coin on our list, actually one trending right now, Manta Network.
So Manta Network, we are a modular ecosystem for Web3 applications, and specifically Manta Pacific is our L2 deployment, or Ethereum-based L2 deployment that leverages Celestia for modular data availability. And so we've been live for about 3 months now, and we are currently in optimistic rollup, and we're in the process of transitioning over to ZK EVM, leveraging Polygon CDK.
So backed by Polychain, backed by Binance Labs, and using Polygon, Layer 0, and Celestia. There's a reason that right now they're the fastest growing L2. Next coin on our list is BitTensor. They are one of the top emerging protocols for AI and machine learning.
I'm an engineer on the Cortex team at OpenTensor, and we develop the protocol called BitTensor. It's a peer-to-peer decentralized protocol that enables artificial intelligence to learn from each other.
And as explained by one of their software developers, this is how they're different.
We leverage 2 types of technologies. It's called mixtures of experts and distillation. With distillation, raise your hand. Has anyone played with Midjourney V5? Yeah, pretty good, right? Pretty good. So what's really cool about distillation is that what they had to do in order to create Midjourney V5 was they had 4K Hollywood movies that they trained on with the subtitles from those movies, collected, incredible amount of data there. But with distillation, I can go get 1,000 text image pairs from Midjourney V5, take a standard, stable diffusion model, and then fine tune it on that, and boom, now I have Midjourney V5. This is one of the technologies that BitTensor heavily leverages with distillation. Through the network, through the prompting network, you can create these data sets very easily. And we also leverage mixtures of experts by, instead of having one large model, we have a bunch of different specialized models wired up kind of like a series in a battery, wired up to where the voltage is higher.
And we can see just some of the innovation on one of the many subnets, voice cloning.
This is Michael Jackson speaking to you, not in person, but through the marvels of modern technology. Thanks to the incredible advancements in voice cloning powered by Subnet 16 on BitTensor.
And actually next coin on our list for AI data infrastructure, it's AIT protocol. And did somebody say BitTensor? They have officially registered, and as BitTensor is a decentralized open source machine learning network, allowing AI to train on multiple inputs simultaneously, it utilizes subnets where the datasets are validated by numerous sources. The news today is that subnet registration complete. Stay tuned to learn about how this will impact the AIT protocol ecosystem and bring benefits to AIT stakers. Next coin of note is Bonsai Seed, as they've just launched their no-code solution for developers to build.
It's been performing quite well, and when we explained it, it's pretty easy to see why it's performing quite well, and that's Bonsai Seed.
Sort of the WordPress for crypto.
Yeah, so you can think of this as like the WordPress for Web3. This is a no-code solution like WordPress. So I don't have any coding skills. I don't know what to do. I want to build a website. What do? I go to WordPress, I slide a few things around, boom, I got a website. With this, you can now launch tokens, you can set vesting schedules, staking, all these other things in a no-code manner using Bonsai.
So a WordPress for Web3 does have the potential to onboard thousands of projects and millions of users into crypto.
This is really important because in Web2, WordPress has generated over 800 million websites. They're generating billions of dollars. The no-code industry in 2019 was $1 billion. It's now worth 13 billion.
Again, just understand that crypto in general is very risky. Never invest more than you're willing to lose. And final coin aiming to be better than Ethereum is Solana. Like always, see you tomorrow.